up in the sugar sugar. Hopefully the music's not too loud in the background because I really just don't feel like, getting the violation. Actually, let me go turn it down. All right, I turned it down a tinge. Who the hell? I'm getting a call. Life update. So, I don't know what my last life update was outside of essentially being like, I kicked my brother out. Even though I didn't actually kick him out. That was one of the last things that I remember talking about, but there's also other things. So my current job, the facilities at my current job, them hours ain't houring. I literally went all of last week, which last week was like the 21st through whatever. I went the entire week without being on the schedule, and like technically it was my fault because I was trying to change my availability, and the way that it was set up is really hard to follow. But we had allegedly fixed it. It said that we fixed it, and they said that they were supposed to be getting me on the schedule last week, and then it didn't happen, and came the end of the week. I was like, yo, what's actually tea? It could all be so simple, baby, but you had rather made it hard. So no, yeah, I changed it or whatever, and they're like, okay, well, this is for sure gonna get you some hours, and I'm like, okay, cool. My first shift back is the overnight. But during last week, one, it felt good to not have to worry about working, but also that check was very skimpy. Hated it. I did very much dislike how few dollars were in fact on my thing. Forces you to act this way, then pretend that you can't stay. So I'm finna sing my way through this whole video, but anyway, the first shift was in fact an overnight, which last night was rough, and I don't know if it's because it was my first shift back or because of how much needed to be moved right, or I wasn't understanding right. I don't know. I also took that time to apply for other positions. So I have a interview today. I am doing a full face because I haven't done a full face in forever. I haven't literally sat down and done my makeup, I think since I got back from, since I was in LA. That's the last time I did a full face of anything. So what we're doing today is giving myself a full face. However, we're going to make it interview appropriate-ish. All right, y'all. So honestly, I was talking about a little bit of everything and also nothing. So I decided, we're not keeping the audio because I could not stay on one singular topic the entire time. But honestly, the way that this makeup turned out was top tier. So if you want me to do a tutorial on how I did this, because I do actually, for the first time in forever, remember how I did this, let me know. But one of the things that I was talking about is how I feel like I ain't got no space to do what I want because I keep getting interrupted. And the funny thing is, as I was coming to the conclusion of that statement, this next thing happened. Y'all wait for it. I never called you again about the Benjamins. Buongiorno.
Hey, Maddie.
Hello.
Leah got in the car.
Period. As she should.
She wanted to tell you this morning.
I didn't get in till 5 something.
I said you didn't come in until about 5 because my alarm went off. How was it? It was all right.
Oh, the car. Yeah. I got there a little safer than I got home.
Okay, so she said, Azalia said, her uncle.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, anytime that happened, She said, have somebody siphon the gas out and just get new gas. She said, because if the tank is full, she was like, yeah, eating it up. Y'all don't go places like that enough to eat that gas up, one. And she was like, two, it's more dangerous. She was like, have somebody siphon the gas out and get new gas. According to Watson and them who work on cars.
Well, I'm not doing that.
She was like, because the additives technically probable. She was like, it won't.
Now we got some issues going on with my car, and that's what she came in to talk to me about. But tell me why they was trying to make me be the boy talking about something. We gotta siphon out some gas. Who finna siphon out gas? It definitely ain't me. Do you see this face? You see the face coming together. I'm not doing it. But I got right back into it and was still yapping. And some of it was actually coherent, so I did decide to keep it. I lost my Fenty mascara. Right. No, that's right. I lost my Fenty mascara, right? And so I was like, I need to go buy another one. And when I went, I was like, I'm gonna get a mini one. I don't use my mascara all the time. I'm starting to now, but I don't typically use it all the time. And so I was like, I'm not gonna, get the big one. Um, and then when I went to check out, I have 400 points. So I decided, oh yeah, I'm gonna get some whatever. And I seen this in the tube. I had seen this little tube, and I was like, what is it? It was because it was face down. It wasn't even faced up to where you could figure out what it was. And they was like, oh yeah, so this is the this benefit mascara. I said, well, give it to me because I've only ever used the Fenty mascara, and then there's this one that was in a blue and black tube from years ago. I don't remember what it was. I don't think it was CoverGirl. I think it might have been Maybelline. It wasn't Maybelline? No. I don't know what it was. I just know that I wore it and it literally did nothing to my lashes. But I'm going to mascara both of my eyes, and then I'm probably gonna put on clothes and then eat. Don't know what we're gonna eat. And then I'll do my lip afterwards. I one interview later. For 3 whole seconds, I forgot why I hate long hair and lip gloss. Oh, for 3 seconds, I forgot. But then I was swiftly reminded. Lord, I was swiftly reminded why I hate this. I hate it because on windy days, it ain't even got to be windy for real. I forgot to turn on the car. It ain't even got to be windy. It's got to have a couple of gusts of wind. This hair gonna get in my lipstick and my lip gloss, and it's one of the things that I hate the most. I don't think I could explain how much I hate. Like, that's a century issue for me. And it's gonna just be shaking. It's literally gonna just be shaking this entire time. I kinda wanna drive around and burn this gas off, but they said it's gonna mess up my engine. Anyway, I walked in looking like this. Oh, yeah. Hopefully I get the position. But I went in. I did all of this. I knew it was a 15-minute interview. I forget how fast 15 minutes can happen. But I showed up. First of all, I showed up, doors closed. Didn't know that they didn't open till 4. They're open from 4 to 10. What do you mean you're only open 6 hours? Period. What? Availability open. But I get there, and I'm literally, I think a minute late, and I'm like ringing the doorbell, and I'm trying to like wait it out. What's tea? Like, hello? And I'm sitting there, and I didn't get there till like a 3:40, or not 3:40, 2:48, or like 2:49 is when they finally let me in, and I'm like, okay, finally, dang, like, how is you cool? Like 48, 49 or whatever, I get in there, I meet one of the guys. I'm gonna call him Jeff. I don't know that man's name. His name Jeff today. I mean, one of the managers, he was like, I would shake your hand, but I got blue cheese hands, and that's not that hands you want to shake. Something like that. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm thinking I'll go sit down and he gonna be like, all right, cool. So, what's your name? Where you from? What's good, shorty? Why you wanna work here? And he gonna interview me. Psych. I lied. He lied. We lied. No. In fact, he did not interview me. He was not the interviewer. He was like, I'm so and so. You can sit right here. I'm gonna go get whoever. And I'm like struggling because they say don't be on your phone, don't be inattentive. So I'm like studying the menu because they got some new drinks. I said, no, that's right. I knew that's right. What y'all got? What y'all got? Cause I'm on some. What y'all got? Cause I'm on some. Expeditiously, actually. But matter as fact, run me 3 of them and add a kicker to all of it. Add a kicker to it all. We finna get kicked up. We finna get turned up. I've been this bit. No. And so I'm like looking and I'm looking, then I look at my phone, I'm like, hold on, because it's like 2:50. Like, what's going on? I've been here for 5 whole minutes. What's T, sis? And then finally, sister girl comes out. She's like, I'm Danny first. And I said, oh no. Did I overdo it with the makeup? Granted, this is like natural. Like, this is legit natural. This is something that, like, I could look like this every day. Like, I could choose to look like this every day. This ain't too much. This ain't too much at all. But she came, no makeup, hair pulled back. She looked like she hunt for real. Like, the food that they serving, she be out in the woods. She be out in the woods with the rifle and stuff. Pow, pow, pow. Like, this came in this morning. This is first venison. This ain't no damn cow. This is deer. This is elk. This is whatever. She looked like she hunt for real. She had the baseball cap, the true camouflage shirt. Oh, like, so what position did you apply for? That was the second time too. I was like, that bothered me a little bit, but I know you can't really necessarily keep up with, like, you might not be able to keep up with everybody who applies and what they apply for and stuff like that. But I was like, I'm confused. I have been to a couple of interviews, never a restaurant situation, but I've been to a couple of interviews where people will be like, oh, okay, what's your name? But more so to, like, figure out how to say it. Because, my name is Dejanay, and people act like they don't know how to say Dejanay. But I've never been to an interview where people are constantly asking, oh, so what did you apply for? What did you apply for? Like, did it not show up? Did it not show up? Did they not send you? Or, like, I need to know, like, is it people apply and it just tells you have an interview? For this part, I was really just talking about the interviewing process and how it worked step by step. But I realized, well, what's the reason? What's the reason? Y'all need to know that. However, unfortunately, I did not get that position. They're lost or whatever. But the hunt is still definitely on because I need another job, y'all. And she essentially said that how it'll work is within 24. If I don't hear anything within 24 hours, if I do hear something within 24 hours, they're going to schedule a second interview. Were there any questions? I said, what hours am I looking forward to? Because I had reliable transportation and why I wanted to work at the Temple House. She's like, why us and not anybody else? First of all, biscuit. That's about to be a not so nice word. First of all, biscuit, because nigga, y'all hiring. Second of all, you're lucky. You're actually lucky. And I wish I would have said it, but because when I was thinking, I was like, here of all places is because I grew up here. Because I did tell her, I was like, I grew up loving Texas Roadhouse. I love Texas Roadhouse. From the food, from the bread to the food, baby. From from them rolls to the butter to the chicken, the grilled pork, the grilled pork chops. Oh my god. Today I'm gonna do some more videos, but that's this. I'm probably no, yeah. This might turn into a longer vlog. Like, I might show you guys my overnight, taking off my face and all that. But honestly, that's it. That's it.
So I decided to keep my makeup on. By the time I like looked up and realized what was able to be realized, girl, it was 7 o'clock, child. I said, oh, right. That 30 minutes preparing to leave and all the things. No, oh, damn. Hold on. Wow, it's gotta leave. When the fine Sneezes is out, whose cousins? Whose cousins? What event is occurring tonight? Why we got Theos and Theos out? I'm sorry if there's somebody coming up.
Do you see all the oil accumulating on my face? Y'all, I should have powdered more.
We back up in the sugar. Yeah. So this makeup has been on for a bajillion hours. It has in fact been on for quite literally ever. A co-worker showed up. She had a full face. I said, also, I'm not the only one. Periana. My face, bro, I should have powdered way more. My little T-zone, like my chin, I can feel it all up in here. Huh? You see that shine? You see the sebum coming through. It was already bad enough that it was giving very much oily baddie from the jump. It was kind of crazy. Normally, I like really set my skin and my stuff really well. But today it was like something slight up there. There y'all go. Y'all falling. But no, it's supposed to be something slight. So this is what I did. I can't wait to take it off. I literally cannot wait to take it off. I'm going home, 4 a.m. Woo. Like when people be like, oh yeah, I got it at 4 a.m., you know, whatever. I be like, oh yeah, me too. From working. I know yours was clubbing, but girl, mine was working. Mine had me working. Bro, and my brain kept stopping. I was doing really good. I was moving a lot quicker and like a lot better because yesterday's overnight, bro. I thought I was losing my spit, bro. I felt like my brain wasn't computing anything, and it really is because I hadn't had any shifts in forever. So I'm sitting there minding my business, trying to figure stuff out right now. Cause sitting here shaking. I'm sorry. I was just saying, sitting here with the sugars wasn't giving, girl. I wasn't trying to tell you not to do your job. I was just saying, yeah. Anyway, but my brain was not working yesterday. Like I felt like I kept doing everything that I was supposed to do and nothing that I was supposed to do all at the same time. So my brain is like, all right, cool. Our first job is to clear this thing right here. Let's get that going. And then, oh, this was supposed to be here. Cool. Let's go get the stuff. Let's do blah, 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 blah. No. Maybe we was moving whole types of things. And then tonight we was moving tables and all of that stuff. I said, oh my Lord Jesus. Why? And I feel like on the nights where we be moving tables and chairs and all the other things and coyotes, I think we need more people there. We always only have what? It was like 6 of us, 7, moving these like big ass tables. Huge. When I say circumference, probably 30 feet round, like bro. This is better to see all of the oil. Cause you see over here, dry. Over here, dry. You see that forehead? You see all of that? You see this nose, upper lip. Breaking out on my chin is crazy. Oil galore.
If you've made it all the way to this point, I sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart. I have had these 2 videos forever. This video and the last video I posted, and I just didn't do anything with them because life, you know what I'm saying? But I am still trying to be consistent, but I'm also trying to find my voice in the way that I want to, really present myself. And that's really difficult. But thank you guys so much. Leave in the comments what you want to see next, if you want to see anything specific. And yeah, see you next video. Maybe.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, pretty.